You thought I was done, but I'm not even close. Because, yeah, here's the next one. And there's plenty. This one is also on Steam, if you're wondering. And this game even has a physical release. If you want to get it, the link will be in the description below. Since I am part of the Play Asia affiliate program, use my link. I get a small cut to anyone who buys it. And there will probably be a lot more of a save release because I might have to update as well with all my Neptunia playthroughs I did. This is the sequel to this game. But we never got this. And for whatever reason, I don't know why. If anyone does know, please let me know in the comments. This is Prison Princess Trapped Allure.
Create. プリズンプリンセス、はめられし姫たち。
Now that is so beautiful, it's just lovely. I always love me my fan service. It's such a pity that the industry doesn't like it. They see it as bad. Well, they can shove it. And yes, in the configuration settings here, you can set it to English. There's actually, you could turn off the sensibility mode too. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Anyway, let's get started with this. Let's start a new game and get underway. Yes, I know it utilizes autosave, so there's that. I'm thankful this game has English text because it'll give me a reason to do more videos like this. I hear a voice coming from somewhere. Who's asking for help? It's an unfamiliar voice. As if drawn here by that voice, I awake somewhere eerie and dimly lit. That's right, I had escaped the sage's ruins with my companions and set off to slay the Demon King. However, my mind's still fuzzy. I can't quite remember what's happened up to now. It's that voice again. Where on earth is it coming from? I'll check around the room. Huh? This feels really familiar. But more importantly, I need to help her.
どこにいるの？
Hold on. You can't see me? With that in mind, I looked at my body, but there was nothing there. I let out a cry of shock. I should have regained my body at the sage's ruin. So why?
どういうこと？なんで声だけが聞こえるの？もしかして私、閉じ込められすぎておかしくなっちゃった。
But before my eyes is a shackled girl, muttering something disturbing. What's going on? Firstly, I need to get her to calm down.
姿は見えないけど、確かに存在を感じる。もしかしてあなた、ゴーストさんなの？
This has happened to me before, but I'm not a ghost. I'm a hero on a quest to slay the Demon King.
勇者？
Looking puzzled, she began to mumble something.
もしかして召喚魔法が成功したの？でも霊体だけで召喚されちゃうなんて聞いたことがないけど、勇者っていうくらいだから何か特別な力があるのかな。それが召喚魔法に反応したのかも。
It seems like the girl's finally understood something. Facing my invisible body, she gives a slight bow.
私の名前はジュリエッタ。勇者さん、召喚に応じてくれてありがとう。
Julieta bows again. I quickly bow my head in response. Not that I actually have a head.
この魔王城から助け出してほしいの。私には脱出してやらなくちゃいけないことがあるから。
Absolutely. Who wouldn't save a girl trapped in the Demon King's castle? Huh? Demon King's castle?
ここは魔族の本拠地、魔王城だよ。
You can't mean the Demon King's castle. I'd actually be happy if I wasn't just a phantom. But then a question suddenly comes to mind. Why is she imprisoned in the Demon King's castle?
それは私がメイガルド大陸にある孤島の姫だからだと思う。
I heard about the neighboring countries some time ago. I remember being shocked at how few I knew existed. Each country is unique. Apparently, there are unusual princesses among them, some even resembling pirates. But I've never heard of an island princess called Julieta.
私はとても遠い場所にいたから、勇者さんが知らなくても不思議じゃないかも。それより早くここから脱出しないと。勇者さんの力に頼ることになるけど。
Even if Julieta expects me to do something, it's not like I can actually help her. Just like at the sage's ruins, without a physical body, I can't even touch anything, let alone use magic.
じゃあどうやって？もしかして今の勇者さんって無力？
Damn! Even if it's true, it still hurts to hear that out loud. Regardless, we can use what was learned in my previous adventures. Let's take our time and examine the room.
そういうものなの？いや、疑ってたら何も変わらないよね。それじゃあ部屋を調べてみようかな。
Alright, let's have a look around. Move your cursor to explore the room. Place the cursor on the area you want to check. Then press the confirm button to examine it. We gotta remove its handcuffs, right?
どうしたの？
We gotta remove her
何か困っ
handcuffs.
ているの？
I better make sure the voice is just a little bit higher. That's better. That should be enough. Let's also save our game. Thankfully, there are multiple save slots. so I'll be saving it right now. We're in the first chapter in the attic.
どうしたの？
Nice shot! We found a wooden safe. The door has 4 buttons.
このボタンを正しい順番で押せばいいのかな？簡単な仕組みだからちゃんと中身を守れるのか心配かも。
True, a wooden safe doesn't seem very reliable. It would be quicker to just drop it and break it.
勇者さん、ズルはダメだからね。
Sorry.
どこかに順番のヒントがあるかもしれないし、他のところも見てみようよ。
Yeah, at least. What's this? We found a wreath with a bell in the middle.
このリース、かわいいデザインだよね。特に真ん中のベル、私結構好きかも。
I've heard that in some homes, they decorate the entrance with a handmade wreath on special occasions.
子供がいる家庭なら一緒に作ったりして楽しそうだよね。とっても素敵な風習だと思うな。
Julieta smiled with a hint of sadness. Concerning, but first we need to find a way to escape. We obtained 3 drawings.
3匹動物が描かれているね。狼に鷹に牛。何か意味があるのかな？
It's intriguing that they're divided into 3, blue, red, and yellow. We might need this later.
でも、いちいち取り出すのも少し手間かも。
We'll probably need it soon, so let's hold on to one. One won't get in the way of exploring.
そうだね。そうしよう。
By pressing the display memo button, you can view the details of the memos you have saved. We can also toggle the creation of memos in the inventory screen. There's probably just no water running through the pipes. We could sort it out if we had a valve. Yeah, drawings of a wolf and a cow.
この中だと、私は狼が好きかな。
I'm afraid of breaking it, so maybe I should figure out the order of the buttons before operating it. There's a bell hanging by a
リ
string.
ースに飾り付けてあるこのベル、かわいいね。
Reefs are often decorated with bells, attached with a string in a way you don't even notice the
こう
string.
いうのもちゃんと考えて作ってあるんだ。今度飾り付けする機会があったら参考にしようかな。
Yeah. Something about this just don't seem right, all things considered. Wait, what's this? We obtained circular cipher.
なんだろうこの紙。何かのヒントだとは思うけど、よくわかんないね。
It looks like some kind of code, but what does it represent?
矢印が書かれてるってことは、何かの順番とか？
Honestly, I can't make heads or tails of it. It might be important though, so let's hold on to it.
わかった。
Okay. Let's try these buttons one by one. This, 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 this. But nothing worked.
丸がたくさん書かれている暗号だ。
Yeah, it's a cipher, but for whatever reason, it's just... Ah, okay. Juliella pressed the buttons in the correct order, and the sound of the safe opening was heard.
やった！勇者さん、開いたよ。
Julietta did a little fist pump. Was she really that happy?
でも、ちょっと悪いことをしてる気がする。これって、勝手に開けてもいいのかな？
It's not good. But this is the Demon King's castle, and we need to do everything we can to escape.
そうだね。じゃあ、金庫の中身を見てみようよ。
When Julietta looked into the safe, what she found inside was a valve of some kind. We obtained valve.
なんで金庫の中にこんなものがあるのかな？
Now that you mention it, it's odd to have a valve in a safe. Do you have any idea what it might be for?
ごめんなさい。特に心当たりはないかも。使えそうな水道管がどこかにあればいいんだけど。
Indeed, it might work with a water pipe. Let's give it a try. We can use items you've obtained by selecting them in the inventory screen. Move the cursor over an item you want to use in the inventory screen and press the confirm button.
水道管に使えばいいのか
I
な？
already found it. Also, that's a nice shot.
よっこいしょっと。これでうまくいったかな？
I can hear the sound of flowing water, so I think it's fine. If we turn the faucet, water should come
本
out.
当に水なのかなこれ。なんだか水にしては音がちょっと違うような気がするけど。勇者さん、ダイヤル部分が回りそうだよ。これ、もしかしてダイヤルキーになってるんじゃないかな。
Julietta began fiddling with the dial. I hope she can figure out the correct sequence.
数字とか書いてたら、それがヒントになりそうだね。こっちからじゃ、ダイヤルのところが見えないけど。
There are pictures on it, not numbers. I wonder what the correct combination is.
勇者さんが指示を出してくれる？言われた通りに動かしてみるから。
I think I know just how.
丸、この中。
Right here. Blue, yellow, red. God, I like this view. We need more games like this, damn it.
これで合ってるのかな。うわこの液体なんだかヌルヌルする。
Poor Julietta. But maybe with that oily substance, you could slip out of those shackles.
ほんとだ。ヌルヌルのおかげで手かせがずれてくみたい。あとちょっと、あとちょっと。手かせが外れた。ありがとう、勇者さん。
Julietta rubbed her wrists and stood up. I'm glad my experience at the Sage's Ruin helped out.
それって聖杯と聖剣が封印されてる賢者の遺跡だよね。勇者たちが試練を乗り越えたって噂は本当だったんだ。うん。あなたが本物の勇者さんだって信じられそう。
Wait, you didn't believe I was a hero this whole time?
それはそうだよ。姿は見えないし、勇者に憧れる変わったゴーストなのかなって思う。でも安心して。さっきので本物の勇者さんって信じることにしたから。
Good to know. It'd hinder our teamwork if you couldn't trust me. At the Sage's Ruin, I wasn't believed to be a hero at first either.
もしかして勇者さんって霊体になることに慣れてる？
It's not that I'm often a phantom. It's just that this happens to be a similar situation.
じゃあなんで霊体になっちゃったの？
Come to think of it, why did I become a phantom? I remember that I was adventuring with my companions.
霊体で召喚されると記憶が封印されちゃうのかな？
Who knows? What's frustrating is that just as I think I'm about to remember, it slips away. Let's try going over what happened after leaving the Sage's Ruin. After obtaining the Holy Grail, Holy Sword, and leaving the ruins, we found a letter left by the sage. To slay the Demon King, you must gather the 9 holy artifacts and find the chosen ones. Since we were searching for a way to defeat the Demon King, this letter was a beacon of hope for us. As we already had the sword and grail, we set off to find the remaining artifacts and their chosen ones. Then, what we met was a knight wielding a holy sword, just like the one we had. A wizard possessing the holy staff. A dark elf thief brandishing the holy dagger. A warrior sporting the holy great axe. A martial artist wearing the holy gloves. A samurai with the holy katana.
じゃあここに来る前は残りの一つを探しているところだったんだ。ごめんなさい。私が旅を邪魔しちゃったんだよね。
Julietta looked sad as she spoke, but her summoning magic isn't to blame. We were wiped out in a surprise attack by the Demon King during our journey. That's right. I remember clearly now. In that attack, I was killed by the Demon King. In my dying moments, I saw my companions taken away by the Demon King. Then everything faded to black.
もう大丈夫。思い出さなくていいよ。勇者さんに何があったのか分かったから。
Julietta interrupted me.
ごめんなさい。
She apologized again. Why would you apologize if you've done nothing wrong?
そ
she stopped talking and fell silent. Maybe I reminded her of something painful. I'd be lying if I said I didn't have regrets. I died, leaving behind Xena, Arya, and my companions. If I had been summoned while still alive, I would have probably rushed back to help them, whilst wondering if there was a way to get my body back. I noticed Julieta looking around restlessly.
誰かが叫んでる？いや、物音？なんか騒がしい感じな。勇者さんにも聞こえない？
Listening closely, I could certainly hear a noise under my feet. I wonder if there's anyone downstairs. Hearing that scream, something appeared out of the floor. I was alarmed, thinking it was a monster, but
この声、もしかして勇者様？お姿が見えませんが、一体どこに？
a lot's happened, and it's hard to put it simply but forget me. I'm more worried about you, Arya.
そうですね。お見苦しいところをお見せしてしまいました。アリアって確か勇者さんの仲間の一人だよね。そんな人がなんで魔王城の床を突き破って出てきたの？あなたは。
We can save the introductions for later. Right now, I want to know what's going on with you, Arya.
それが私にも何がなんだか。この下にある部屋を調査していたら突然こんなことに。
Did you step on a trap or something? It's the Demon King's castle, so that could have happened.
グッて体を持ち上げたら抜けそうだけど。それがお腹が引っかかってしまって。わかった。それならちょっと引っ張ってみるね。よいしょ。よいしょ。
Julieta tried her best, as if trying to pull a turnip out of the ground. But Arya didn't budge.
日々の甘えがこんなところで。食後のデザートをもっと我慢できていれば。
How about we push you up from below? It might be easier to apply force that way.
ご迷惑をおかけして申し訳ありません。手枷も外れたし、動ける範囲が広がったね。
With Julieta's shackles removed, the scope of our search has widened. We can move the camera by pressing the Move Camera button. I mean, like a Move Camera button like that?
どうしたの？
Let me check the configure, because we're in Chapter 2 now.
何かお困りでしょうか？
Okay, that'll do it. We can't move her, so we're gonna have to...
こっちには大きな古い時計があるみたいだね。他に気になるところは、見て、あそこに手帳が落ちてる。何か書いてあるかも。
We obtain notebook. Julieta picked up the notebook and opened
手
it.
がかりがあるかなって思ったんだけど。
It doesn't seem like a clue to help us escape, but with it, we can't easily take memos now.
だったら探索の役に立つかもしれないね。拾っていこう、勇者さん。
Come to think of it, last time I was a spirit, I could use Thief's Nose. Let's see if I still can. By pressing the magic button, you can use magic, Thief's Nose. And that's essentially the ZR button. Great! It worked! When you use the magic, areas that have not yet been investigated will be displayed in red. Please be aware that there is a limit to the number of times you can use magic. Yeah, let's check each of these areas out. While exploring the attic, we found something intriguing.
これは時計？
It looks like a pendulum clock, but different. Looking at the face, there are monsters instead of numbers.
なんでモンスターの絵なんだろう。数字の方が何時なのかわかりやすいのに。
That's true, but this is the Demon King's castle. There might be some hidden meaning in the monsters. Yeah.
ここには時計の針が差し込めそうだね。
Julieta pointed out a hole in the center of the face. Let's try that out if we find one.
ドラゴンに悪魔、骸骨、いろいろなモンスターの絵が描かれてるけど、どういう意味なんだろう。
The fact that it's on a clock face is interesting. We should take a memo of this just in case.
そっか。勇者さんは霊体だから絵は描けないんだっけ。ちょっと待ってて。すぐ描き写すから。
We obtained a clock dial. Good. There are some books beyond the iron bars. Something can be inserted into this hole. We found the wooden barrel and a
火
gun.
樽はどこにでもありそうなものだけど、銃の方はあんまり見たことがない形をしてるね。
The trigger won't come out until the dial is aligned correctly. Even for safety, it seems a bit
武
much.
器として使うものじゃないのかもしれないね。ほら、儀式用とか何かの仕掛けを動かすためのものとか。
That's possible. But it doesn't change the fact that it's dangerous. Julieta, you need to be careful.
ありがとう、勇者さん。怪我をしないように気をつけながら調べてみるね。
Align the dial on the gun.
この色。
There is a trap door, but it's locked. We've checked everything that we needed to see. So, now what? Maybe if we try something like this. Wait a minute. Wait a damn minute. Put that clock down right there. 9. Let's see. 9, 1, 2, 4. 9, 1, 2, 4. Pulling the trigger, a bullet fired and shattered the wooden barrel. We obtained study room key.
これって鍵だよね。どこに使うんだろう。
Whilst I was still startled by the sound of gunfire, Julieta was already picking up the key. Julieta may be more courageous than I am.
勇者さん、どうかしたの？
Julieta tilted her head. Her actions felt like any other normal girl.
勇者さんがなんか失礼なこと考えてる気がする。
Not at all. Let's find out which room this key belongs to.
さて、 き手に入れたこの鍵、どこかで見たことがあるんだけど。
Julieta seems to have some idea as she stares intently at the key.
思い出した。これ、この下にある書斎の鍵だよ。
The Demon King's castle study. What kind of books are there? Let's head there right away. There's a trapdoor, but it's locked. Something can be inserted into this hole.
書斎の鍵だ。床下の扉を開けることができるはず。
Nope, not here.
書斎の鍵だ。床下の扉を開けることができるはず。
Julieta inserted the key and the door opened.
よかった。思った通り、次の部屋に続く鍵だったみたい。
Looking through the door, there was a ladder. Please be careful not to hurt yourself climbing down.
心配してくれてありがとう、勇者さ
ん。There are countless books on the bookshelves. This must be the study of the Demon King's castle. Come to think of it, when Julieta found the key, she immediately knew it was the key to the study.
しばらく自由に動けてたからそこで知ったの。あの部屋に閉じ込められたのは最近になってからで。私のことより早くここを調べてみようよ。アリアを助ける方法を考えなきゃ。
Looking up, I saw Arya's legs fluttering, stuck in the ceiling. We better find a way to help her. We've arrived at a new room, but we may want to return to a previous one. You can move to a room you've already visited before by using the map. Yep, that's the map. Now we gotta head up here. Not only were Arya's feet dangling from the ceiling, parts you're not allowed to see were in full view.
見えちゃうのは仕方ないと思うけど、あんまりじーっと見たらダメだよ。
I'll try. Now, how should we push her up?
結構高いから、私じゃ手を伸ばしても届きそうにないかも。
Let's at least try and see if we can do something. We can't just leave her like this.
背伸びをしても、ジャンプしても全然届く気がしないよ。手が届けばなんとかなる気がするんだけど。
We could try pushing with a stick or something, but that might hurt Arya's butt.
棒でお尻をツンツンされるのは嫌です。できればそれ以外の方法で考えてあげようよ。アリアがかわいそうだし。
How about finding something to stand on? Look around and bring back anything that might be useful.
そうだね。それが一番いい気がする。足場代わりになるものを探してみようよ、勇者さん。
Luckily, I know just what we need. It's a desk with a locked drawer.
書類仕事とかをする人にとっては使い勝手がいいのかもしれないね。
It belongs to the Demon King. Do you really think she will sit at a desk and do paperwork?
他の国の王様だって書類仕事くらいするんじゃないの？
That's true, but we're talking about the terrifying Demon King. It's just too hard to imagine. But if she really does do paperwork, there might be something important in this drawer. No, we don't have anything. What's this? We obtain a handle.
この形って
Julieta looked at the crank as if she noticed something. I wonder if she knows where it can be used.
この形、屋根裏部屋で見たことがあるかも。ごめんなさい。ちゃんと覚えてるわけじゃないんだけど。
Then maybe there's something interesting in the attic. Let's go back and check it out. What's this? We obtained the book Orchid.
オーキッド。確か、ランっていうお花の名前だったと思う。どんなことが書かれた本なのかな？
Julieta seemed interested and opened the book.
何も書いてないみたい。でも、この本から何か感じる。なんとなくだけど。
If that's the case, we should take it with us. It might be useful for escaping somehow. Well, if that's the case, we may as well. Okay, so let's see. There are countless books on the bookshelves. This must be the study of the Demon King's castle. What about this one? Checking out the bookshelf, there were a bunch of complicated books, but some seem to be missing.
本当だ。もう、ちゃんとしまわないとダメなのに。
Julieta must love books. She seems unhappy that the borrower hasn't returned them to their rightful place.
次の人のことを考えないとね。自分だけ良かったら何でもいいはダメだと思う。
I agree with you there.
他のところも見てみようよ。下の棚も気になるしね。
Yeah.
オーキッド。確かお花の名前だったはず。
There's probably room for one more book on the bookshelf.
やっぱり一冊入れただけじゃ開かないみたい。他の本を探してこないと。
I thought it might still work with one missing, but I guess that defeated the point of the device.
そうだよ。ズルはしないでちゃんと探してみよう。まだ見てないところがあるのかも。下の棚は開かないみたいだね。
We tried the sliding doors several times, but it didn't budge. Is it
抜
leaving
け
the
てい
order
る
of
と
books?
ころに本を入れたら下の棚が開くのかもしれないね。
In that case, let's try to find a book that fits. There must be one somewhere. Let's head back to the
あ
attic.
った。行こう。先端が差し込めるようになってる。
We obtained the book Erica.
表紙にはエリカって書かれてるね。中身は古代の文字かな。ちょっと読めそうにないかも。でもこの本から魔力のようなものを感じる気がする。探索に使えるかはわからないけど持って行った方がいいと思う。
Julieta seems interested in the book. Let's try to find a place where it might be useful. Yeah, let's head back to the study
分かっ
room.
た。行こう。
And now, we use this.
エリカって書かれている本だ。
We put this here.
エリカって書かれている本だ。
We found the book that was probably stored here, but nothing special happened.
引き戸も動かないみたい。多分本の位置がダメなんじゃないかな。
This is more complicated than I expected. Let's try rearranging the books then. Okay, so what if I did it in ABC order? Will this work? Okay, so if that doesn't work, then what? And believe me when I say this, because I'd rather figure things out for myself. What if I did this? Wait a sec. What's this?
どうしたの？
No, there's something that intrigued me. You obtained drawing of flowers.
綺麗なお花。どこで咲いているものなのかな？
I've seen these before in front of Arya's castle. Maybe they don't grow in your country.
見て。お花の高さが5本ともそれぞれ違うみたい。
Different heights, huh? They might be a clue. Let's take them with us just in case. While exploring the study, Julieta turned our attention to some large mysterious device.
ジュークボックスじゃないかな。ほら、好きな音楽を流すことができるっていう。
Yeah, now that you mention it, though I've never actually seen one before.
ここについてるつまみ、動かせそうだよ。もしかしたら音楽が流れてきたりして。
Well, we gotta do it like this. Then you do this. Did it work? Julieta fiddled with the knob on the jukebox, intrigued by it.
音が鳴ったりするわけじゃないんだね。壊れてるのか、それとも別の意味があるのかな。
The jukebox has 5 levels marked on it. If it's not for volume control, then what?
どこかにつまみの正しい位置がわかるヒントがないか探してみようよ。
I think I figured out what it is. As Julieta adjusted the scale, the jukebox door opened with music. That startled me. I didn't expect music to suddenly play.
とりあえず中にあるものを見てみようよ。
I thought it might have been some other machine without any features to play sounds. We obtained a ladder.
コツみたいだね。高いところのものを取るとき役に立ちそう。
Indeed, I'm sure it'll come in handy, but isn't it too difficult for a girl to carry around?
このくらい平気だよ。どこか使えそうな場所がないか探してみるね。
Julieta is stronger than I thought. She looks meek, but is actually quite the tomboy.
聞こえてるよ、勇者さん。
Oops, my thoughts came leaking out. Before I say anything more, let's find a place for the stepladder.
もう少し私の背が高ければ、これを使わなくても届いたのに。
It looks like there's a magic circle on the door. Julieta tried to open it, but it wouldn't
魔法
budge.
陣で扉が封印されてるみたいだね。複雑な術式だから今すぐ解除するのはちょっと難しいかも。
Sealing the door, huh? It's definitely more secure than just locking it normally.
もう少し私の背が高ければこれを使わなくても届いたのにな。
Better use this.
もう少し私の背が高ければこれを使わなくても届いたのにな。届いた。これならなんとかなりそうだよ。アリア、ちょっと触るね。
Saying that, Julieta firmly grabbed Arya's butt, causing her legs to tremble for a moment.
暴れないで。無茶言わないでください。お尻がムズムズするんです。アリア、できるだけ力を抜いて、思いっきり押し上げてみるから。
Julieta puts all her strength into pushing Arya. I think this might actually work.
やっぱり何かが引っかかってる気がします。できるだけお腹を引っ込めておいて。お腹が出ててすみません。じゃあ行くよ。1、2の、よいしょー。
Accompanied by Julieta's shouting, Arya's body popped up out of the floor. It worked.
抜けましたー。ついにやりましたよ、勇者様。ジュリエッタちゃん。ジュリエッタちゃん？
Arya's joyful voice can be heard from upstairs. Let's go back up and join her.
お二人とも助けていただいてありがとうございました。お見苦しいものを見せてしまってすみません。アリアは悪くない。なるべく見ないようにしてたから心配しないで。勇者さんがどうしてたかは知らないけど。
Of course I was looking away too. I don't have eyes though, so I can't prove where I was looking.
信頼してますよ、勇者様。お、ジュリエッタちゃんには自己紹介がまだでしたよね。私はアリアララの姫、アリア。聖杯の神器の主でもあります。聖杯の神器。ゴーストの属性に強いっていう伝説の魔法アイテム。あ、ご存知だったんですね。そうなんです。私にかかればゴーストなんてまとめてバーッと消し去っちゃいますよ。
Wouldn't that mean I would disappear too? Right now I'm undoubtedly a ghost.
そうならないように注意します。もちろん。せっかく勇者様と再会できたんです。もう離れ離れにはなりません。
If you're here, Arya, does that mean that the others the Demon King captured are still imprisoned here?
だとしたら早く助けてあげた方がいいんじゃないかな。他の子たちもアリアみたいに大変な目に遭ってたらかわいそうだよ。まったくです。勇者様、ジュリエッタちゃん、一刻も早く仲間たちを助けに行きましょう。
We obtain Dimbula. So now what do we do?
どうしたの？どうされましたか？どう？アリアなら解ける？できなくはないんですけど、時間がかかると思います。多分数時間、いえ、場合によっては数日とか。
We don't have the time for that. We need to somehow find a quicker way to break the seal.
この術式について詳しく載っている書物などあれば、今すぐにでも解けると思うんですけど。
Yeah, that alone is worrying. But we should try figuring this out.
見てください。本棚に何か書かれていますよ。フラワーというと花のことだよね。 本棚と花にどんな関係があるのかな。
誰かが落書きでもしたんでしょうか。触ってみた感じ、この棚自体に仕掛けがあるとは思いませんが。
It doesn't seem like just graffiti, but it's hard to tell right now what it
ど
means.
こかで必要になる情報かもしれませんね。忘れないようメモしておきましょう。
We obtained graffiti on bookshelf. I think I figured out what it means. As Julieta put the book back on the shelf, the door to the bottom shelf slid open. We solved the puzzle.
棚の中にも本があるみたい。わざわざこの棚に入れてたみたいだけど、何の本なんだろう。
Saying that, Julieta picked up a book. We obtained Book of Spells.
これは暗号化されてるけど、なんかの魔導書みたい。これなら読めそうだから、ちょっと解読してみるね。
Being able to decipher such things is truly impressive. I wonder what kind of spells are inside.
禁断の呪文、ムーラ。扱いには十分気をつけるようにって書いてある。
A forbidden spell. Just thinking about it makes me excited. I wonder what kind of power this magic holds.
その効果は、呪文をかけられた相手をムラムラしか喋れなくする。社会的に葬りたい相手がいる場合におすすめだって。
That's a really dangerous spell. Shouldn't we seal it away as soon as possible?
ちょっと待って。もう一つ呪文が書かれてる。汎用魔法、ゴーマ。扉に鍵をかける魔法だって。
A spell that locks doors instead of opening them, huh? This might be useful. Let's take it with us. Now to figure out about this.
どう？アリアなら解ける？
できなくはないんですけど、時間がかかると思います。多分数時間、いえ、場合によっては数日とか。
We don't have the time for that. We need to somehow find a quicker way to break the magic circle.
この術式について詳しく載っている書物などあれば、今すぐにでも解けると思うんですけど。
Thankfully, there should be a way for us to
恐ろ
use
しい
it.
呪文が載っている本だ。
本によると、扉にかけられているのはゴーマという魔法みたいですね。鍵をかける魔法のようです。あ、魔法を解除する方法も載ってるみたいです。早速試してみますね。
Arya muttered something and the magic circle disappeared. She must have used the counter spell.
初めて使う魔法をあんな簡単に成功させるなんて。アリアはすごいね。私だったらもう少し時間がかかるかも。
なんだか照れますね。魔法陣も消えましたし、扉を開けて探索を再開しましょう。
Opening the locked door, we come to a wide hallway. Unlike a lavish castle, this looks like a
や
fortress.
っぱり魔王城というだけあって不気味な雰囲気がありますね。この重々しい空気も魔族特有と言いますか。
私は他の国のお城を見たことがないからわからないけど、アリアのお城と魔王城は違うの？
そうですね。こことは違ってもっと明るい雰囲気ですよ。お花がたくさん植えられていてとっても綺麗なんです。
いいなぁ。お花がたくさんあったら魔法薬の研究もできるもんね。
そう め物用の草木を育てたりしているんですよ。
そっか、そういう使い方もできるよね。私は魔法の研究ばっかりでやったことないけど。
ジュリエッタちゃんは魔法一筋なんですね。
一筋かどうかわからないけど、魔法は好きだよ。昔お父様とお母様に魔法を見せたら褒めてくれたから。
私もです。子供の頃は新しい魔法を開発したらお母様たちに見せて褒めてもらっていましたから。
アリアもそうだったんだ。ねえ、どんな魔法を見せてあげたのか聞いていい？
一番最初に見せてあげたのは永遠のお花が歌い出す魔法です。でも一度しか成功しなかったんですよね。国中が歌にあふれていたら素敵だなぁと思ったんですが。
The talisman told me that he once heard singing from the castle all night. Could that have been you, Arya?
なんていうか、独創的な魔法だね。実用的ではないと思うけど、すごく楽しそう。
お母様も私の魔法は誰も思いつかないようなものが多いって言ってました。ジュリエッタちゃんも魔法の研究をしていたんですよね。どんな魔法を開発していたんですか？
私は攻撃系の魔法が多かったかな。あとはあれ？他にもいろんな魔法を研究してたと思うんだけど、思い出せないや。私、どんな魔法を開発してたんだっけ？
わかります。昔のことってなんだか記憶がぼんやりしちゃうんですよね。でもお母様に披露した魔法はずっと覚えているんです。きっと魔法が好きになるきっかけだったからでしょうね。
仲が良かったんだね、お母様と。
それはもう一緒に魔法の研究をすることもありましたしね。私もお母様も研究に夢中になりすぎてお父様から止められることもありました。今となってはいい思い出です。すみません、私ばかりお話ししてしまって。
大丈夫。なんかアリアが楽しそうに話してると私も楽しくなってくるから。
なんだか照れますね。ジュリエッタちゃんも魔法を披露していたりしていたようですし、同じように仲がいいご家族なんでしょうね。
そうだね。仲は良かったと思うよ。お母様もお父様も優しくて、いつも私を見てくれてたから。でも最近は会えてなくて。
Saying that, Julieta looked lonely. Doesn't seem like a topic that needs to
そろそろ
discuss.
先に進みましょうか。お話ばかりしていたら誰かに見つかってしまうかもしれません。
Arya seemed to feel the same way as I did, cutting the conversation short and taking Julieta by the hand.
アリア、手は繋がなくても一人で歩けるよ。
いいじゃないですか。さあ行きましょう。
Arya walked on happily with the slightly embarrassed Julieta. I followed behind these two polar opposites. Is this the altar room? There's an ominous atmosphere here.
明かりが少なくて薄暗いね。ちょっと怖いかも。
これだけ暗いと足元もよく見えませんね。転ばないように注意しながら調べましょう。
Yeah, I would. And I think that's gonna be it. You can kinda guess how what this game is like. Very ecchi. But it's the kind of game I like, because when you get right down to it, it's more like a mystery. You have to figure everything out. And I had fun with it. For better or for ill. Anyway, that is it. If you enjoyed this, please be sure to hit the like button. It means a lot. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and click the bell. This is part of my Nintendon't series. If you have a Japanese eShop account, you can be able to get it there. I was able to get it discounted. Not to mention, there is a physical version of both Prison Princess and Trapped Allure, which you can get on PlayAsia. The link will be in the description below. Both games are also on Steam, so I'll be putting a link of that too. I will see you in the next one. This is MegamanNG signing off. Peace out. And away are fools for not giving us this.